what's happened here. Oh, oh, it's gone proper nuclear. Boom! Right, well, welcome to Derbyshire and the Peak District. Now, what I should say is Ade is in charge of directions this next couple of days because he's got the book, the Derbyshire Photography Guidebook. So if any of these locations are crap, it's not to do with me, it's all to do with Ade. And this first location we stopped at may be a very good example of that. He's on about some engine parts of a disused aeroplane that just look a bit crap in the book. But I'm going to trust him. I'm going to have a walk over to, yeah, a little peak that I'll show you in a second that looks quite nice. And then we've got something planned for sunset a bit later, good forecast for sunset. And we'll probably stop down near Lady Bowers Reservoir overnight for something in the morning. So we'll get the bag out, get the walking shoes on, and let's have a walk out and get a bit of fresh air. About half an hour to where we're going, I think. So this is where we're headed, over there. Bit of a short walk. Instead I gave Ade the directions, he's decided to sneak up on High Shelf by walking 17 kilometres round the back of it first. Well, we've been all off the beaten track all over the place, and somehow we managed to come to where we were heading, or certainly one of the places Ade wanted to have a look at. Just have a look at this, quite interesting. Family of sheep are seen to come and say hello. That ridge over there has got Manchester in the background, and it's quite nicely silhouetted with the sun behind it at the minute, so I've dispatched our wingman Ade across to go and stand on the ridge. I've got a 300mm. It's a bit hazy in the background, I'm not quite sure how to look, but we're trying to get a silhouetted shot of him stood on the ridge over there and see how it looks. So hopefully the next shot you'll see will be Ade. Right, we just stopped and had a bite to eat. Ade did a very nice chicken salad. And we're here at Bamford Edge, and you can see from the bright glow of my head, it is very sunny at the minute. ATM. If I turn around here, you'll see that there is quite a lot of cloud coming in. So, whether we'll get a good sunset, will depend on whether we get a crack. And like we say in photography, all we need is a crack. A little crack of light can be all we need to light all the clouds up. So we're going to have a walk up onto the edge, and I'll get back to you when we get up there and we'll have a look around and see what we can find. But this overlooks Lady Bowers down the Derwent Valley, so it could be really nice. I'm just concerned about this cloud. Well, I'm trying a bit of an opportunist shot like I saw last time. This is I've got cracked the long lens out here. I can see somebody walking along towards the edge. There's a potential for some sun rays here, as you can see. So I'm hoping this person goes and stands on the top of that rock. So I'm just going to get the camera ready, so hopefully the next shot you see will be that person, whoever it is, stood on the top of that rock. Still 50-50 at the minute whether we're going to get a decent sunset. It looks probably better on this phone than it actually does in person, because it sort of saturates the colours a bit. I'm just walking down to the main sort of edge that overlooks Lady Bowers and up Derwent Reservoir. That crack on the horizon is closing up pretty quickly, and if it closes up to a point where the sun doesn't get through, it won't light the underside of these clouds. So still the roll of the dice at the minute, 50-50. Okay, so here we are with the main viewpoint over, that's Lady Bowers down there. See, there's quite a lot of people here. Well, you can see from this the sun is definitely poking through the crack. It's just not lighting the clouds up at the minute, but hopefully shortly it should just light it up. Still got a nice sun star, I think, as it just poked through. Hashtag nuclear. What a sunset. Holy shamoly. Well, morning, 4 AM, or just after 4 AM, and after the giddy excitement of last night, he's just getting the kettle on, good lad, quick brew. We came across and parked at Higgator, which was a location we shot last time we were here, but nothing really happened for sunrise. It was just a quick pop outside, and there is a potential. Like I said last night, you just need a crack, and there is a very orange crack out there at the minute, which, you know, if the sun comes through, it'll be very nice. There's a bit of blue sky about and a bit of cloud, so it's got potential. That is what you call the crack of dawn. Right, this is the sort of thing I was after. I remembered this from last time I was here. This particular little rock here, which has got this lovely puddle on it, and you can see the sunrise is going to come up behind it there. And what I wanted to do is get really low down and close to it and use it a bit like a foreground interest for these sort of rocks that point towards the sunrise, sorry. So I'll have a look round whilst I'm waiting, but the hope is obviously the sun lights that lot up and it reflects in this puddle that's right in front of me. Oh, really funny. Really funny. Well, all in all, a bit of a disappointing morning, really. Sort of promised a lot of stuff going on. Rain and gaps in clouds and potential for sunrise and sun, you know, poking through. You see behind us a lot of tonality in the clouds, but just not really happened. Right, we've had a bite to eat. Sun's come out, as you can see, shining on my baldy head. I'm going to go and have a wander over to that place behind me, which is Stanage Edge. It's one of the most popular edges, and I know a lot of people go there, but I've never been. So I'm going to go and have a look. It's infrared really all day long at the minute. It's quite bright now. some quite nice high wispy cloud that sometimes looks quite nice in infrared, and find some nice boulders in the foreground. So we're going to go have a wander over and see what it looks like, and let's do another edge. Well, good morning, day 3, and unfortunately, as you can see from the window behind me, no change in fortune. Still been lashing it down all night. We didn't bother venturing out for sunrise this morning because, well, there wasn't one. Simple as. So I'm just milling about in the van, deciding what to do and processing a couple of pictures. I thought I'd have a look at a couple of pictures on the laptop. This is one from that rather nuclear sunset we had the other night above Lady Bowers. Okay, we've decided, obviously there's been a hell of a lot of rain in the last 36 hours. So we've decided to go in hunt of a bit of waterfalls. We'll come to Padley Gorge. You can hear a lot of water behind me. We're going to see if we can find a few neat little water shots. So what I'll do is I'll just, rather than just keep coming back to camera, I'll just show you a little bit of video setups as I go up, and then following it I'll stick the images up in a bit of a sequence. Sick of the waterfalls yet? Nah. It's like that scene, isn't it, when he's dunking him. No, we want some more. Okay, have some more then. So we're off over to Crome Hill, which is a very picturesque view. There's a little bit of water about, steady on. There's a lot of mist about, low cloud, which I'm going to see some of the top of these hills. Be interesting to see whether we get any view or not. I'll give you a shout when we get up there, and let's have a look what it's like. You alright there, mate? It's nasty again. Apologies for the wind noise, but I've asked Ade to go and stand on the top of that peninsula over there, the sharp pointy bit here. Get him stood on there, and I'm going to get him silhouetted hopefully against the light bit of the cloud, and shoot with the hill that we've got the photograph down below it. Ooh, moody as. Clear by 4 o'clock it said. I've even had to break the emergency umbrella out the bag. It's raining that hard. Me and Ade carrying under a tree. Like drowned rats. Yeah, we're just waiting for this to pass, and then 4 o'clock it said. It's 5:02 now, so 5 minutes it should be clear. We've had to abandon ship. Forecast been pushed back to heavy rain till at least 7, so decided to head back to the van and get some tea. Morning. Tired this morning. We stopped at Chrome Hill last night in the hope that we get something this morning. So took a look out the window and it does look mildly encouraging. So we're going to have a quick brew and then we're going to try sunrise at Chrome Hill, back at the tree we were at cowering under yesterday. It was raining that much. Good thing is it isn't raining this morning yet. So, have a quick brew, get our stuff on the road. Well, good morning, we're back here, Chrome Hill, and you see this iconic view behind me. It's quite well photographed this, but one that I've had on my mind for quite a long time. I've always admired the view from here, so I wanted to come back and try and capture my own image of it. So here we are. You'll be aware from the footage that we obviously walked over here yesterday afternoon, got caught in the rainstorm. I haven't posted any photographs in that little section yet, but what I'm going to do now is after the sunrise here, hopefully we'll get a little bit of footage as it comes up. I'll then post all the images from yesterday and this morning with a bit of music, so you get them all together rather than just doing them piecemeal dotted about. So basically hang tight, you'll hopefully see a nice sunrise, and then you should see a nice set of images from yesterday and this morning. Well, I hope you enjoyed them images. We're now about an hour after sunrise. Didn't really happen here this morning. We haven't had any side light. We didn't get a lot of colour either, so it was a bit disappointing. So I've ended up really with what you've seen, which is a bit of a record shot. And we'll definitely be back here because it's a superb location. There's loads of potential. But for now, that's the end of this trip. Until next time, folks.